Hey guys, I'm out here on Moonpie today. I'm trying to finish up these valve stem seals. I done the other side about a week ago and I've been busy. So just now getting around to the passenger side. Now I have already removed my rocker arms and my push rods. Self-explanatory. It's a 5/8 nut, or should be, and just spin that nut off. It doesn't really matter which rocker arm goes where. Now your valve spring caps do matter. So you can either do these one at a time or just keep up with, you know, lay them out however you take them off, whatever helps you remember how to put them back the correct way. Anyway, I'm just going to do one, kind of show it to you. Now I do use intake. So I had to find my camera there. I'll use an intake seal on the intake and the exhaust. I don't care for the exhaust seals, but anyway. Now, a couple things you're going to need. You're going to need that valve spring compressor. You can get one of those off Amazon, eBay, your local auto parts store, whatever. You're going to need some compressed air. Reason being, you've got to hold that valve up once you take the spring loose. So that compressed air holds that valve up. Make sure your piston's at top dead center. This right here is a real handy little tool. This is a push button. So this is hooked from the hot cable here on the battery down to the starter wire on the starter, and you can bump that switch, turn this engine over. You don't need anybody in the cab of the truck to turn the switch. Now if you don't have one of those, no big deal. If you got a friend that don't care to help you, have them come over, bump the switch over. It's all the same, but again, just get that piston at top dead center. If your motor is real low on compression, lock the flywheel down with some channel locks or something, or vice grips. However you need to lock that engine down. You don't want it to just randomly turn over whenever you have that spring off of that valve. Now I've got a regulator on my hose here. I'm good to go on this one, but again, just be careful with that. I'm trying to find my magnet, so you'll need a magnet, possibly a little pick of some sort, which I have here somewhere on my service cart. Don't know where it's at, so let's just do it without it. I believe I can. Now you can take a hammer and just kind of peck on these a little bit to break these clips loose, especially on an older engine like this that has been together for a while. Sometimes these little clips will stick, so let me grab these here, and sometimes that one there you got to kind of slide it around a bit. Let me just go ahead and get that one off before I drop it. That one there is stuck. There it comes. There we go. So anyway, you're going to have these little retainer clips. Pull those out. You'll have to get that tool out of your way. I apologize, my compressor's kicked on there. Pull your spring and retainer up. This is what I was talking about on the exhaust. I don't know what you're seeing there. Again, just be patient with me. Those are the exhaust seals. I don't use those. Most of the time when you buy these valve stem seals, now there are a couple different sizes of these. Most of the time these will come with a little clear, it looks like a little piece that's been cut off with a straw. It's supposed to go over your valve to keep from screwing this up, and this one did not come with it. So it's got a couple catches here for those retainer clips, and that thing will kind of try to catch on those, and that little sleeve just slides right over the end here, and it basically just protects that seal. That's going to be right in my way, so let me just take this off. Of course, that piece is going to fall. All right, so this is just a 7/16 socket. You can push it right over the end there. And that should swell that band out. I'm not all the way down yet. All right. It's down there now. So anyway, just go in reverse. Put your spring back on. Now, with these little clips, if you've never done this before, I'm sure most of y'all have, these little retainer clips, you gotta make sure they catch. Because if you don't, you're gonna launch it across your garage, possibly drop your valve. It can just cause a lot of little issues that you probably don't want to deal with. So once you get them in and you take this compressor loose, make sure, hang on guys, I'm having some difficulties working around this old heater hose here. This is what's always fun about trying to video while you're working. It takes twice as long. So, trying to square that up a little bit. This is just an old cheap compressor, so it's a little aggravating to work with. I wish I could find my other one. I know I have it here, but it is what it is. Like I said, I will run across it as soon as I do not need it. Now, make sure you watch how you take these out. It's pretty self-explanatory. The smaller end goes toward the bottom, and the thicker end stays toward the top. Again, guys, relatively simple. It's just a little time consuming. All right, so I'm confident that's in, but and you just have to do that 16 times. Just exactly what I just done. 16 times, obviously, on this V8. If you're doing a 4-cylinder, whatever. You hear the air coming through as I was pecking on that valve. All right, well, if you have any questions on doing valve stem seals or why I'm using intake seals on all of them, you're welcome to comment. I'll try to get back with you. I'm going to watch this video before I post it. Hopefully you can kind of see what I was doing there. I'm going to try to finish up this side and get this truck back together. I still have a few minor little things to do. Got to figure out the radio antenna, why it's not working. I crawled under it earlier to hook my wire up. I've still got a small transmission leak down there. I don't know if it's from the pan or if it's from the front seal. It's very possible the front seal. Hopefully not. But anyway, just a few more things and hopefully this thing can go home. Guys, I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next one. See you later.